What is it, Mary? What's happened?
Up on the new bridge. I found him down on the Bowery.
My name is Dr. Kreizler. It's all right.
The dead kid. He was dressed up like a girl.
Are you sure it was a boy? Stevie, ready the calash. Tell Moore to bring his drone. I need details. Fire setting in children is often a sign of loneliness, not malice.
The people who recommended you said you treat adults too.
That is correct. As an alienist, I treat mental and emotional disorders in my patients, and I try to alleviate their condition. I do not presume to cure them.
Comes over here. The music room is down the hall. The dormitories are upstairs, and you may have seen the playground. You look as if you like playing outdoors.
It's good to see you. Roosevelt and his officers would have never allowed me on that bridge, and I thought they might be better disposed to you. Not this one. Do you have the drawings? Tell me what you saw.
Tell you? It's all right there. I've drawn it for you.
You've idealized it. Martyred saint in a Renaissance painting. Not a mutilated child. It's no use to me.
Particularly good evening to witnesses.
Because I need to see what you saw.
Who had been...
Wounds or shallow? Precisely executed or haphazard? With the viscera exposed? The guts more?
His chest and abdomen ripped open, and the innards were left by his feet. A kidney and a lung, I think.
And his dress?
Are you supposed to interview the suspect?
What suspect?
Dr. Fuller. I only just found out myself. And how did Mr. Wolf come to be here?
He was discovered hiding in a warehouse down by the new bridge.
Do they know who?
Another male prost claimed he stabbed his friend to death with a knife. Then, crazed by bloodlust, went looking for his next victim.
Does anyone question him aside from the police?
One of the wardens tried, but Wolf almost gouged his eyes out.
What you're hoping to achieve with this exercise, Mr. Wolf? My name is Dr. Kreizler. I sometimes work as an alienist for the courts. There's no cure for advanced syphilis. For the murders of Edwin Band and the boy, you're accused of cutting him to pieces. Police said you knew him from Paris's Hall. Does he remind you of...
Guard, please, open the door.
What are you doing? Laszlo. You stabbed Edwin 20 times. He must have hurt you deeply. What color were Edwin's eyes? The color of envy. You found someone else. You did not kill that boy, did you?
Doctor. What'll take me first?
I'm afraid in New York State, it'll be the electric chair. Either way, the pain will be gone soon.
Yes. Hello. We've come to see the commissioner.
Howard can help arrange an impromptu meeting with the commissioner.
Or my sparkling blue eyes.
Sarah, I didn't. Certainly, Miss Howard. It was a society feature, and I only drew the illustration. Let me introduce you to Dr. Laszlo Kreizler.
I've read your work. I found it fascinating.
Laszlo and I attended Harvard together.
Why, surprise is in order.
Oh no, but you can't just go in there without...
Hello, my friend.
Or my own. Stabbing a grown man in a heated argument, and the methodical disemboweling of a young...
But at this juncture, your expertise is not required.
I took it upon myself to interview your suspect because of an unsolved case 3 years ago. The Zweig twins. Benjamin and Sophia. The boy was a patient of mine. His parents brought him in because he wished to dress as his sister. And one day, they both disappeared while outside playing. At first, it was thought they had run away, but then their bodies were found in a rooftop water tank. From sternum to pubis, his innards displayed. But the Zweig murders and the present one are works of theater, inspired by the same imagination. Yes.
Need to look at the post-mortem of the...
If one indeed exists, will be ill-equipped to fathom the motives of a perpetrator with an impulse to butcher young boys.
On that bridge, I'd be inviting this sort of incursion? I cannot permit you, nor any other outsider, access to privileged information.
Wolf did not kill that boy. And that won't change, no matter how many times your men put a boot to him.
My God, Laszlo, sometimes you can be as subtle as a blowtorch.
How long have you known Miss Howard?
Oh, no.
Long enough to ask her a favor.
I won't do it. I will not ask Miss Howard to get you the Zweig file.
Well, someone has to illustrate the society pages, I suppose.
I do hope you thank Miss Howard. There's nothing here. No details as to the kind of wounds, no sense of how they were inflicted. I need evidence. can only imagine how you must be feeling, but let me assure you that the disinterment was unfortunate but necessary, Mrs. Zweig. Your son's desire to wear the same clothing as his sister has little in common with the boy on the bridge. Giorgio Santorelli dressed as he did because he was a prostitute. Benjamin was only following his nature. Mrs. Zweig, your son was the victim of a very disturbed mind.
Because of you.
Theodore didn't trust the coroner's office to keep silent about revisiting the Zweig case. May I ask how long we have the benefit of your expertise?
As long...
I imagine your modern methods don't make you very popular. But you know what this is about?
Only that we're to perform an autopsy and keep the results strictly confidential.
Our tower on Suffolk Street, we read the file.
The injuries to the boy are what interests me the most. Santorelli murder, I assume. I want you to look at what remains. Each bone, each fragment for every detail, every mark. No matter how insignificant. Anything that may connect Benjamin's...
They won't be finished for quite some time. I thought we might get an early dinner somewhere. How can you think of eating now? I don't recall you being so delicate.
I'm afraid...
It isn't the good that people want to believe is in all of us. That's why people like you more than they do me.
Cyrus?
Good.
Were you away from the carriage at any point?
No, sir.
There.
Laszlo!
Where did he go?
Did you see the Santorelli boy's mouth? Different. Only if I become him. If I cut the child's throat myself. If I run my knife through the helpless body and pluck innocent eyes from a horrified face. Only then will I come to truly understand what I am. Rather a torrent of feeling. The kind that gives meaning and purpose to my own blackened soul. See life as he sees it. Even if it leads me to the darkest pit of hell.